Good evening. It is my privilege to be here with you and to be here on this stage with so many, many patriotic Americans. I'm going to read to you the conclusion of the letter from my colleagues and I. Ultimately, the core of our approach is to side with the 80 million Iranian people and their desire, along with people everywhere, for freedom and popular sovereignty based on democratic principles. Engaging the democratic opposition has been the missing piece of U.S. policy for many years under both Republican and Democratic leadership. Thus, as our fourth initiative, we call on our government to break the stalemate and engage in respectful dialogue with the Iranian opposition, consistent with our country's policy of dialogue with all political groups. Whatever the outcome of nuclear negotiations, and in virtually any possible scenario, the wishes of the Iranian people and their desire for change must be taken into consideration. The fact is that Washington officials, experts, and expatriates cannot possibly know what Iranians living under a violently repressive dictatorship truly believe about their circumstances or whom they would support in an open political process. We disrespect a great people by assuming that a democratic and non-nuclear Iran is impossible. It is not impossible, and to the contrary, it is the only way to the future of regional stability. Mrs. مريم رجوي, as a Muslim woman advocating a tolerant and democratic interpretation of Islam, enabling Muslims to be accepted and respected by all cultures and faiths, represents the very opposite of the misogynist Iranian regime's dictatorial nature and that of all Islamic fundamentalists and extremists. We need to align our policies with our principles and begin listening to the voices of the brave Iranians, many of whom have waited more than 3 decades, as your loved ones have endured torture and death in the mullahs' prisons, still believing in the promise of America. All of us here today stand with them and with you in solidarity with their deepest aspirations for a respectable, just, and democratic Iranian government worthy of its people. Thank you.